Okay, Starsector. Happy Saturday. So, we're currently in one of our systems. This is our planet here, Gilead, that we took from whoever, I don't remember. But the remnants are raiding this system, so we're helping squish them. We're currently in an alliance with the Mandalorians and the New Republic. Are we at war with anybody? I don't think so. I don't think we're officially at war with anybody. Oh no, we're at war with the Persian League. That's why they're listed there. And apparently the Ludic Church. They might be... No, they're not part of that, are they? Maybe? Maybe? Anyway. And for some reason we don't show up as an ally, even though we are. It's us, Mandalore, and the New Republic. Oh, and those friends. Okay, so again, beating off a remnant right here after we already beat up on the hegemony for wanting to send a AI inspection fleet out to one of our colonies because we're running all kinds of AIs. And then we beat up on the Persian League, who was going to... What were they doing? I think they were doing a big raid as well, but we beat them up before they got a chance to do that. Now again, we're just dealing with remnants. Oh, look at all the remnants up here. So, we'll go help out. Dun-dun. Oh, we're not going to be able to help them, are we? So the Ludic Church thought we can beat up on your planet because we're at war. Anybody retiring? No. Military options. Apparently we can't engage the base because of that. So what about a raid? 88% efficiency. All defenders must be defeated, so we have to wait. Wait for them to beat each other up. So we'll just pick up some salvage while they're beat up on each other. We'll just profit a little bit. Production report. Items delivered to Rocketville. Cost this month $1 million. Oh yeah, and we are also in the process of building an Executor, which is a Super Star Destroyer, if you didn't already know. It's basically the Super Star Destroyer from The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It'll take 5 months total, and this is month number 2, roughly. Dig, Rocket, dig. Make the mat softer. Okay, so yeah, we're waiting for that to be built. Unfortunately, it is hurting our income. That's how much money we're losing a month as a result. We'll be fine because we didn't start building it until we had about a little over 5 million. So we have more than enough to cover the cost. Gonna help our little patrol fleet down here. They do need help. Come on, hurry up with their fight. I got winners. So they're engaging with our station. Battleships and cruisers, no big deal. Those guys, gunships. Okay. So, this is our station, isn't it? Not sure why it's showing up as. I guess it should show up as yellow. It's a friend thing. You know what? No, it should be green, I would think, because because it actually is our station. Okay, any fighters we have, go after the smaller guys. They don't have the beam weapons the bigger ones do. I swear, if I find a Fleon rocket later tonight, the scout's never coming back. So, Mr. Battleship there. A little pinned in, I think. I think we won. Okay, wreckage. No Alpha Core. Boo. So again, just waiting for this fight between the Persian League and the Remnants to finish so we can kill the winner. And also bomb the hell out of this planet for Ludic Church because we're at war with them. So, assaulting our station again. So, 2 battleships this time around. Bring those guys in. Oh, that's it? One of these are fighters. Let's bring in some fighters. Gladiators are carriers, so. Anyway, happy Saturday. This battle station's missing a part. Slowing down. Oh, fighters, what are you guys doing? What's Vuko's doing? Vuko's come up there. Okay, sliding down closer to the station while shooting at stuff. Come here, battleship. I'm not afraid of you. I'd like to take out those guns you're using on me, though.
Target at maximum.
Fighters. It's toast now. There we go. Okay, only small stuff left, it looks like. Let's see. We're gonna get a gladiator for a few more fighters. Probably don't need the gladiator, but better safe than sorry. Heat, sorry, flux. Kill him. Why isn't he dead yet? Should be toast. Yeah, we're almost done. Still. He just got swarmed.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday. We got an alpha core this time. Some more remnants. We should probably just real quick. Pair of ships. We're still good on supplies. I want to move this. Can I not? let's go do this way. I just want to put this within my stuff there. Okay. It's going to go after the station again. 2 battleships. Again, defending the station that's getting beat up along with our little friends. No, Mark 1 Rebel assault frigate. Where are ships on our patrols? These are not the ships I want on my patrols, but again, poor station. So much fighting. Again, fighters after the smaller ships with not so many beam weapons. Get up there and beat up on those battleships. We're so far away this time. Wow, our other friendly ships are just getting destroyed.
Target at maximum firepower.
Uh-oh. One of the pieces off our station. Who's up here yet? Yes, he is. Okay. So, poor station. It's getting blown to pieces. I don't have enough time to repair.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
She's got no pods left. There we go. Poor station. He's got one thing. Or does he? It's only got one shield left, but it looks like, I don't know, those pieces still in operational? I can't tell. No, they're not. Yeah, that's the only thing left on it. Centerpiece and that. That's it. Ugh, so beat up. Hey, 4 alpha cores this time. Go us. 16 now. repair, leave, engage. Okay, you guys go slightly faster. Oh. Bring those guys in. More guns. Some fighters, but not a lot. So I'm telling here, that's my fighter targets. That's what I'm marking those as. And let's mark them all, because they're all fairly small ships. No battleships this round, it looks like. Should have more fighters. Oh well. We'll be fine. It's just they're put so far away. Station's not going to survive, I don't think. Let us get there in time to save the station, because it's really beat up. And all his escorts are going to die real quick because they're wimpy ships. And it's the only section of the station left right there. Somehow it's got to survive. Shields are down. Shit. Shields are back up. And there goes the station. Shit. Just not quite enough. Damn it. It just wasn't repairing. I had enough time to repair between the fights. It's just getting constantly hammered. So that's going to be out for what? Is that 89? 89, so 90 days out of operation. It's a long time. So now the question is this raid from the remnants over yet? The raid has failed, so the raid is now over, so a little bit of peace. Looks like we're good. Valiant's still going on. Okay, so now that that's been taken care of, we're going to go over to this planet belonging to the Ludic Church, who is currently our enemy, and we're going to beat the crap out of them for fun. Military options. Oh, bombardment. Tactical bombardment. Says we have lots of fuel to spend. That's only 500. 6 out the military stuff. And then launch a raid. Valuables. They got a corrupted nanoforge. Blueprints. Nah, we don't care about their blueprints. You take out the nanoforge, it screws up their production, so do that, and we'll take their any transplutonics, just the ore, not the metal itself. Oh, they do, because we need those. So we'll take that. This also affects their ability to produce stuff as well, because they need that for the building ships and whatever. Okay, so we just screwed them over pretty good. And we'll sit here for another day or two and do it again. Oh, we can actually screw up this stuff too. Let's do their spaceport so they can't do anything for 60 days. The orbital works affects their ability to make ships. Oh, good ships. So take that for 4 months, 80 days there. Okay, effectiveness 97%. Means 22 Marines. And take a day off, and we'll come back again tomorrow and do something else. That was a quick little fight. Who are you guys? Chickens. Mercenary patrol. Oh, because they're independents. That's why they're running from us. Okay, military option. Another rate. More supplies. It's 15 Marines. Lots of supplies. So, can't really sit here for 90 days waiting for the station to be built, right? Or be repaired. Did I hit the wrong button there? There's no salvage. Okay. What should we do? Left there. Reading that. What else is in the system? Oh, the remnants took that. Could just take this planet. Bombed it to hell, but could just take it. Star system estimated. Isn't that where I am? That is where I am. So they could be raiding this system. Idiots coming out of there. Yeah, we should go beat them up over there, maybe. How many Marines do I have left? 900. Invasion. So they don't have the best defenses. 77, yeah, too bad. Okay, so deploy. Take out spaceport first. Take the heavy batteries next. many troops is that? 1,200. Take that in a day. So, the mining. All works. Finding. Okay, so 600, 600, 1,200, 600. Okay, so that's not a big deal. We don't need to deploy all our troops. Info. So not info abilities. Use our electronic warfare to disrupt them and reduce their defenses by a little chunk. Well, it eats up 120 supplies. And we should conquer this in a day. 2 at most. Oh shit, I forgot to show brew. Damn it. Damn it. Anyway, this colony now belongs to us. Pick up all the leftovers. Spoils of war. Restore stockpile. And this planet is a refinery, right? It is, and it's operational. So here we will throw the stuff that we just looted was ore, throw that into storage, and then that'll get processed. And it's not in our cargo hold now, so that'll work. So this place will be disrupted for a little while. A little bit of a rebellion going on. It's a barren desert world. Not the best world, but it's here. We took it. It's ours now. We just have to keep the rebellion under control. And we'll do that by comm directory. Station commander, I can help you with your rebellion. I'll give you some supplies, give you some heavy armaments, and your submarines. I'll give you 200 marines. Here's a special task. What's this? Your ships, transfer officers, assign officers. Oh. So you can actually assign ships over to a group? Ah. Well, that's new. I don't know what mod is doing that exactly, but... So you can actually throw ships into a special group. Wonder how that works exactly. No real
Gimpy is raising
there.
money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Happy Saturday. Again, stompingoutms.org. If you'd like to help out with donation, any amount you choose to donate is more than appreciated. It doesn't have to be $1,000. $5, $10 is more than enough. Again, great cause. If you have any questions on what the National MS Society does or what multiple sclerosis is, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 2004, which is my main driving force for doing these fundraisers. So, again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So, we control this system. We just have to go get these satellites back into our control. I'm not sure if they were ever in our control, but stuff. This raid. 27 days until arrival, 11 days until they begin assembling. And they're coming into the system as a raid, though. We can stop that, I guess. Go screw with their production over there after we take these satellites. Com sniffer. Take control. So that's a... what was that? So that's stability. Sensor range. Get this one closer to the star. Jeez. Something out there. Take control. Do I want a salvage rig? You just have a salvage gantry, which is sure, we'll cover it. These guys have salvage gantries on them, don't they? They do. Post battle salvage bonus is 24% because of that one. It's going to be the same, right? These are built into these things. No total resource recovery bonus for your fleet is 121. Covering the ship, removing the ship would decrease it to 116. Adding another ship of the same type would increase it to 125. Bonus is currently 24%. We need a hyperdrive. What else? Oh, you have to dock this for that one. So. Okay, so we have to go harass the hell out of Ludic Church and the next system over. We're looking for land on Tartessus, whatever. There. So we're going to go visit them over here and make their lives miserable for thinking about raiding our system, because that's what happens in war. Monthly expenses going down because we're building a Super Star Destroyer. I received a rocket bill. Cost this month $1 million. Oh, look, they intercepted us. Evangelists. Sure. Bring in lots of fighters to deal with them. That'll work. Okay, remember they started the fight, not me. Okay, dreadnoughts, escort the allegiances, and off we go. So we have, what, 19 fighter squadrons. It's more than enough. No, it's not. It's never enough. But if these guys aren't in good shape, the fighters are going to tear them apart. Which is what we're hoping for.
Fire for maximum effect.
Dun, 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 dun. So yes, this is not a fair fight, but that's okay. They started it, not me. Okay, I don't know what fighters to do. Kill this stuff. Battle carrier, so that's one of their bigger ships. It is their biggest ship. Oh, look, they got another one. I need to vent. I'm getting too far forward, too.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Killing their smaller carriers. This ship has squat for point defense, so all their fighters are getting for the most part. What's doing down here? That's okay, I guess. Oh, cool. Get up here, please.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs.
Nope.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
I'm good. Oh, he's gonna be in trouble now. Okay, let's break the escort off the allegiances and let the dreadnoughts do what they do. Oh, shit. There's only 2 ships left. And there we go. Again, I didn't start it. Second command can handle this stuff. You guys, them, a bit of help. So one still gets away. Got that stuff. Your potential candidate to hire. Oh, that's under intelligence though. Is everybody maxed out? Oh, not yet. Gunship. Combat endurance? Yes. Okay, now all our captains are leveled up, except for the new person. Where do we see that? That new? There we go. So, target analysis steady. Sure. We don't have any combat ships that need captains at the moment, so we'll throw that person into a freighter. So we can at least fly stuff around. Mentor you, make you aggressive. There you go. Fly a frigate. Or sorry, freighter. Not a frigate, a freighter. Okay, still moving over to some little path planets to stop their little raid that they're planning. Ow. Sure they're happy I just popped in. That's what we're looking for. Just a little station. Two allegiances are more than enough. As long as Rukuls does what he's supposed to do, which is assault the station. Doesn't sit back and drink his tea like he usually does. This is a basic station, so he should go relatively quick. Slow down, gonna park right in front of it. Push this thing out of the way.
Target at maximum firepower.
Go. Stuff. Orbital bombardment. Tactical. That. Stability. Military operations disrupted as well. Do raid. 95% effectiveness. Disrupt the operations of their spaceports so they can't launch any ships. And screw with the light industry. The food. Screw with their food. No food production for you for a while. Okay, last 7 raids. And that's it. So their raid has been disabled because we took out their spaceport. So that's how that works. Take out spaceports, they can't launch their raids. Now the question is, how much do we want them to pay? Let's see. Day. Okay. So launch a raid. Valuables. Been really good. Take their supplies. Oh, 17 Marines. We need to replace our Marines. Anybody worth hiring? Nope. Now we can do is just fly around and do that basically to all their planets in the system. That'll really screw up their economy. Frozen worlds, frozen worlds. Oh, they're already frozen worlds anyway. Ultra rich ore. You gotta go check that out. That much ore being produced. Definitely have to take that out. You don't have a station protecting you. Peace between a new republic and Ludic Church. But Stain. No peace yet. Okay, so it failed. A bit higher. Colony info. So like a patrol HQ, they're just mining here. They're not doing any refinement. That's okay. Bombardment, yes. Raid. Anything good? Disrupt
Hello everyone.
Spaceport in mine.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching, and we just basically took out their ability to get the mining products off the planet there. Dun, 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 dun. So, what do we want to do next? We start at war with them. He just beat the crap out of them. Guess we can take...
Fire is going to want his money back if you keep this up.
I know. We need to sell stuff, get some more Marines, because we've used up a lot. So, right? Yeah, we're down to 700. We need at least 1,000 to do what we really need to do. So, go hit back to Coruscant, pick up some Marines, sell the junk that we're carrying. Maybe head on over to Jeff's Snow Fortress and pick up some more metal stuff that we need. Much longer on this? No idea. I don't know how many months it's been. Okay, so a total of $2 million worth of production effort has been put into the projects that have not yet been completed. So $3 million to go. So 3 months at least, or roughly 3 months left before the Super Star Destroyer is ready. Yes, Jasumi, didn't think so. Come here, I want to talk to you. Especially with your friends, not too close. Okay, so got 3 battle carriers, some Mora carriers, and a bunch of Condors, so we're going to bring in our own group of fighters too. So this will be fighter-on-fighter action, probably. Or a lot of it. Okay, so bring in you. Gladiators for fighters. Dreadnoughts for fighters. These guys have fighters as well. Bring in them. These have fighters as well. 8 small energy for that thing. These guys have 8 small energy, 3 fighter base. Oops, shit. Screwed that up. That. Those guys. Okay, so Dreadnoughts, escort the Allegiance, everybody else go crazy. So many fighter squadron? 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 22, 25. 25 fighter squadrons against whatever they're bringing in. Our fighters are better than theirs, though. Because all our fighters have shields. Theirs do not. Done. Look, it's a little fur ball. Sort of. So hanging back a little bit, but that's fine, I guess.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Okay, slowing down so carriers can catch up and back me up, I guess. Kill those little fighters, would you? There we go. Kill where they're coming from now.
Concentrating firepower.
It's too many ion cannons for him to deal with. Getting all kinds of shut down. Well, and then the fighters coming in too. That's not helping. Go. So. Ah! Got away. So those two ran. These guys never engaged. Second in command. You guys go. So 4 still get away. Miss me. I tried to have him back to Coruscant Army. Right? Yes. Oh, that was slightly over jump. Anyway, as always, thank you all for very much coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good weekend so far. And again, if you're new to Starsector or just have questions on what the hell I'm doing or how the game is played, whatever, feel free to ask and do my best to
Gimpy is
answer.
raising money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch.
So rude.
Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. For rudely interrupted. Again, if you have any questions about the Starsector, just need me to slow down, explain what I'm doing, just speak up, and I'm more than happy to do that. Okay, what can you do? Impact mitigation, ordnance expertise. Installation for ordnance points spent. Armor reduction, taming, or armor damage reduced. Oh, you're timid though. It's like almost impossible to correct. So, go away. Open market. So, selling this stuff. Laser cannon. What's that doing there? Oh, so it's metal too. Oh, look at all the heavy machinery. Okay, so this is our own market. So we're all set here. Amy Marines. Some. No extra Marines. We're good on supplies. We're good on fuel. Actually, really good on fuel, so I'll sell some of this. Oops. I'm set. So, decent ships worth buying here. Not really. Assault cruiser. Oh, that's right. We're gonna fix this thing up a little bit. We want to do the militarized system so that it's better. That's it. So it's a hyperdrive militarized system, and it's helping out with salvage. Not much, but it helps. Repair. Get the bar. Guard spacer. And fly. Fate holds accommodations for that. So what are we supposed to be delivering? Hey, oh. Almost 4,000 units of heavy machinery. They're paying me almost 269,000 to deliver to a planet that I already control. Sure. See if we can get a higher fee. Able to deliver fee from 269 up to 400,000. Sure. That'll pay the bills for half a month. Okay, so I got to deliver that over to Asher. Not a problem. Guard space. Biggest damn drone you've ever seen. Blah. Oh, this is terraforming stuff. So. There, man. Game table, I don't care. Okay, so. We're still looking for transplutonics, I think. Scout might produce some there. Mining, but no refining. So, no. Immobile. No refining here. Problem is. Transplutonics. Not too bad. Got a spot here for building something. Short on organics for some reason. Short on supplies? Or is that food? It's food. do farming because there's no farmland. Commerce, I'll produce some more money overall. Climate sculpting. Damn. So short organic, short on food. Oh, recent shipment was a loss. That's why. Shipping disruption. That explains that. Pollution. Let's deal with the pollution issue. It's 500,000. Okay. We can go up here and get some transplutonics that we need, and see if we got some more Marines over there too, maybe. Probably not. Okay. No Marines. We got 16 alpha, so we're going to plug another one here. Reduces the cost, reduces demand by 1 unit, but increases production by 1 unit as well. So plug that in. So it produces that much more. Mining. That'll do the same thing. Now an AI. So it produces more people. Yeah. Can't accord to here. Oh, produces drugs. Produces the effects of the stuff, though. Tempting. Way station produces fuel, supplies, and people. Let that run for a little bit. Hazard pay ups the growth. To do that. Okay, we have to go down to Asher and deliver this stuff for big money. Which was where? Off we go. We don't have any problems, right? No. And once we deliver that, we'll be in a good spot to...
Hey Gimpy,
look at the
have you
Mandalorians.
hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
There's like really bad roads in there. Desert. Looking for potential targets to take. Bruising League. Ugh. Ludic Path. Those are... Oh, that's actually a decent world, probably. That belongs to Mandalorians. Tundra and Desert. We'll take a look at those, too. They might be okay. Okay. Dummies. Going to engage. There's no reason not to. fighter ships there. Gunships. This will be good. Yeah, let everybody go. Okay, so another Ludic path. Sorry, Ludic Church fleet. They started it. We'll finish it. We'll match their fighters, no problem. We have a lot more guns than them too, probably. Although, as usual, these guys need to sit back and relax a little bit more. They get too far ahead of everybody because they're faster. I think he's licking the door. No, he's licking his paw. Okay, telling all the fighters to go after those guys. I'll be dead here in a minute, or a second. That almost hit me. It's a little overkill for those guys, but alright, pointing my nose at these guys so we can have all our cannons take advantage of all our cannons. And slowing down.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Okay, adjusting. Wow, okay, so. Okay, T doesn't need escorted anymore, neither does he. So we have 2S behind. It's dead. We're okay. No problem. I didn't realize I had this many ships. What's he going down there for? He should be going this way. Okay, charging through the debris to get to the fight a little bit faster, hopefully. too.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
So we still have this. This guy's all the way down here. Go catch him. Yeah, look at him. He's caught in between fighters now. He's doomed. Okay, so only their ships that didn't enter combat got away, but we'll chase them down. Make sure they die, and they all die. More stuff for us. Again, they started the fight. We finished it, as always. Stupid storms. Oh, come on. We jump. Okay, whatever. Now we're too close to jump. Why can't we jump? I don't know why we're getting the option to jump. Might have been too many ships close to us, I guess. Okay, delivering a bunch of heavy machinery to Asher for 400,000. That's right, 400,000 credits for an easy cargo run. Go repairs, yeah, that's fine. Can't sell this stuff here. Oh, we'll get Marines. Take the storage. This is refinery. Take the metal out of storage. So Axis is at -1. Hostilities with other factions, pollution, rebellion, just unrest. Hazard pay to help with the growth there. So orbital works still disrupted for another 81 days. Heavy batteries still close to a year. Spaceport, oh, there's a problem. 36 days left on the spaceport. That's the issue. Is there a way to speed that up? It's a Mandalorian fleet. Gilead. Where are you looking? We don't have to fly over here, but I'm going to anyway. Lucian, Valiant still. Oh, maximum size. Oh, this is the maximum size. Okay, so just need to get rid of the stupid rebellion. Building that. Disrupted still 29 days. Upgrading the patrol HQ. That's right, they're going to start producing Marines here. What's this station? Oh, mercenary fleet. Or sorry, mercantile fleet. Okay, so just waiting for things to get better. Threats. Still waiting on this. Two months to go. Any bounties anywhere close? Stormhawk stuff. Don't worry about that too much. Offered, then why is it showing up? How far away is Pantheon? 27 light years. It's only 500,000 though. So basically, no really exceptional bounty, super close. Well, beat up on the Ludic Church, although they're planning. Oh, that's right. We're going to take a look at those two up there. What kind of planets they're like. There's a Terran around here too. It's a desert world. There we go. Terran eccentric. Persian League's in there too, and a cryovolcanic, so that's going to be a mining planet. Pirates on a barren world, that's going to be a crappy planet. So, we need more Marines. Let's go see if the Mandalorians have any Marines for hire. Beacon rockets, such stressful lives they lead. transponders on, so they're not going to be annoyed at us. We're friends. We're allied with the Mandalorians. We did spend most of the game so far working for them, but last Saturday, we broke off for the commission and formed an alliance with them instead. So repair the ships. Dun, dun, look, Marines. Military. More Marines. Black market. More Marines. And we'll sell all this stuff to make up for buying the Marines on the black market. Set. Okay. Now, any interesting ships for sale? Nothing there. Go. We could make all this stuff. So we don't have to buy it. We can make it. What about the black market, though? Junk. Nothing but junk. For the most part. Okay. Cheap business suit. So she wants stockpile heavy machinery. Can help me out. I'd accept $32 per unit. $2,000 total. Yeah, I don't think so. There's an officer to hire. What can you do? Damage control. And you're reckless. We can fix that. Aggressive. And we'll put him in another freighter. Okay, so we got some Marines there. Go pick up. I'll head over here and see if we can get some more Marines, because again, we need more. Oh,
Hey
1,200.
Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
No.
If not, you really should.
Okay, hydrating. Ceasefire with hegemony. I didn't know we were at war with the hegemony. Do we want to be at peace with them? We must have a super Star Destroyer on, so eject. We need some targets to work on with the super Star Destroyer, so hegemony might be a good pick. So, anyway. We're retiring. Another officer, but we have 2 of you already, so we don't need triplets. More Marines. More Marines. We still need to set up another heavy industry too, to plug that thing into. Oh, transplutonics, we can do that. We need 5,000 transplutonics in order to get a hyper shunt thing plugged in, so we can have a better industry on one of our planets. Maybe it's a couple, we'll see. We have to build it. Low the price at 20,000 metal and 5,000 transplutonics. Bar. Find. Click you know what your way through a jump point. The location of a longbow wing blueprint. No, thank you. Speaking of important stuff. Oh, nobody wants me. Terraforming rig, 65 days left. It's not that far. I think we'll grab that. More goths. More goths. Okay. Come back and I forgot that we had taken this mission a while back. And those are timed, so we'll come back and take a look at the other planets here in a little bit. One more jump at least. Peace between the New Republic and RimWorld Venture. Sure. I don't even know where they are. Got all the storms just forming up as we hit the clouds. So, go around there. Almost there. Anyway, happy Saturday. Thank you all very much for coming out. Very much appreciated. Hope you have a good weekend. And we're going out here to get a terraforming rig that may give us something useful for our planets to do. Yay, environmental agency is completed. Yay. Okay. Received a ceasefire from the Persian Lake. Planet we're going to be looking at is the Ludic Path, so we don't have to care for that too much. Invasion's over. Faction that. Invasion reported. No longer hostile. Oh, so we actually went all peace with them. Okay. So, look, that's where we're going. Terraforming rig. So apparently the Ludic Path exists in this area too. They're probably got a base somewhere in the system. Not going to worry about it. They're too far away to really matter. Speaking of, got lots of fuel. Supplies are okay. A little low actually. But we're good. Okay, so again, it's going to be a terraforming thing, and what are we going to get from this? Probably just a part to plug into one of our colonies if we're lucky. So, that thing. Guardian Standard Drone Ship. Should be more than enough. So we have 14 fighter squadrons and enough guns to take care of this thing pretty easily, I think. Yeah, it's not going to hold up to us too well. There's no remnant battleship. A little bit tougher, maybe, as far as durability, but he doesn't teleport around, so not really that tough. Especially when everybody gets to concentrate on him. Or focus. Focus is the word I want. Focus. Okay, so stuff, salvage. So we get an autonomous mantle bore, which is for mining, not a gas giant, not habitable. So it's got to be barren world, that kind of stuff, and increases production by 3 units per ore. And tectonic attenuator allows permanent removal of planet's tectonic activity. So, not horrible. The mining one is nice if we have the appropriate mining planets, which we might. I think we have one installed somewhere already. So, Aracle, it's got to have no atmosphere, so it doesn't count. Barren. Not a good candidate because there's not a lot of stuff there anyway. Frozen planet. Thin atmosphere. But again, not a good mining planet. Rocket fuel's not going to be that one either. It's a frozen world. Oh, we already have one installed. That's what that symbol right there is. That's what we just got. That's over. That's basically Hoth. Jungle, water, Terran. No. So, none of our other planets are good candidates for that. Tectonic ability or problems. Habitable, hot, cold, no atmosphere. Habitable, mild climate. Abundant organics. Cold, thin atmosphere. High gravity. Mild climate. So apparently we've done a very good job of picking planets that don't have too much bad stuff on them. We don't have any with any tectonic problems. Oh well. Hey Phantom, welcome to the stream. Are you able to build any? I'm building one right now. I'm waiting for it to complete. We've got about a month or so to go before it's finished.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 9th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2022 in San Diego is April 23rd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay,
you
so
are welcome. Now, please stop talking to me.
Yeah.
It is kind of creepy.
So, yeah, we are currently building an Executor, which is a Superstar Destroyer from The Empire Strikes Back / Return of the Jedi. Currently, we put 4 million into 5 million credits worth of production, so we got another month to go before it's ready. So, because we can produce just over 1 million per month production. So, and it takes 5 million to build this one. So again, 1 more month to go, now we're ready to go, and fun stuff starts, or more fun stuff starts. Okay, so we came out here to get some terraforming stuff that we unfortunately can't really use right now. Didn't we have any colony threats? No. Let's go stop by Jeff's Snow Fortress so we can
come on,
pick up some
you
tectonic.
No, not tectonic. Get back in there and fight.
Platonic. No, platonic? Whatever the name of the metals are. Transplutonic. Those guys. We need 5 grand total. Dun, dun. War between the Mandalorians and the Republic. Sure. It's always fun to beat up on the Republic. Gained a story point, milestone added, Elite Agent. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Who's there? Okay, we're almost there. That was good. Nice one jump. Oh, I kind of might have messed this up. I think that's, yeah. Jeff's is up on the other side of the star. We're fine. So, it's the New Republic. They're technically our allies. We're allied with the Mandalorians and the New Republic. We have our own little alliance. So they won't bug us while we're here. Better not, at least. Oh, man, that's a defense fleet. Wow. Oh, sorry. This is the fleet that we sent up. We paid money for them to be here. That's why it's so big. Wonder why there's so many ships there. Okay, manage that colony. We're taking all the transmutonics. So then with 3,100, and we need 5,000 total. And I'll take the Marines too. That'll get us going for a while. There's the mining. For you production, we can put this thing in. Oh, standalone station or no atmosphere. We need to build a fuel productions planet around a gas giant or something. Refining and mining. Let's swap this out for an alpha. Better production, mining as well. Patrol HQ. This is not upgraded yet. Oh, I think this is maxed out because of stupid tribute. So, income reduced by 15%, colony growth reduced by half, maximum colony size of 5, which it is currently, so the colony is no longer growing. So no reason for hazard pay then, is there? Here. I am authorized to propose a simple mission for you to carry out. Payment will consist of 79,000. Deploying a satellite. I'm not doing that. Okay, picked up metals. I wanted, and okay, so executor be ready in a little under a month. No threats. We at war with Germany, Ludic Church, the Republic. How badly do we want to beat up on hegemony? Actually, I want to take a look at that. Actually, can I put that from here? It's poor farmland. stuff. Extreme weather. So it's not the best Terran world, is it? Somehow has a pollution problem. Don't want to take that. Do we have any heavy machinery here on this planet? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, sorry, not heavy machinery, heavy armaments. Okay. Okay, so that's where we're headed. Take out the pirates. New Republic. That's not. Oh, the New Republic took that from somebody. Maybe the Independents. Anyway, we're gonna go take this route path, or somebody else does. Let me just jump out of here. Kinda too close for another jump. Hostile with these guys. Is this, oh, this is Republic, I think. Let's beat them up. So, Venator, a couple of victories, Proclamator, a couple of acclamators too. So, a fair amount of fighters. I think we have more. So, Gauge.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Oh, damn it.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, so I don't know how long this fight's going to take, so we're just going to just pause here and come back and do this fight when I get back from the break. So, thank you all very much for watching. Get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Check on the dog. Well, I don't need to check on the dogs. I can see what they're doing right there on the right-hand side of the screen. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video.